Last time you headed upstairs in the house that you were exploring, sent in by two children on the outside, crying, telling you there was a monster. You found nothing as you proceeded through. However, Bob tried to detect undead. Above and below were signs of undead. Proceeding upwards, you arrived on the top floor of the house after finding a secret room in the library, the floor below. A letter and will and other pieces of paper found, including a musical score and a skeleton. Pocketing most of it apart from the skeleton, you proceeded to the top floor, where, after a bit of exploring and being attacked by a suit of armor, Delvin looked into a mirror and saw not the grotesque dwarf that he is, but something different. In reaction, he panicked and punched through it, finding a secret passageway that led up higher into the house. At the exact same time, Ruby Bell walked into a small room, a child's room, and there she was attacked by a ghastly spectre, almost flooring her, much like the wizard Silcreus, who was floored by an animated broom trying to rob a broom closet.
You have no proof of that happening. He has no proof. I only inspected the broom closet. I did not try to steal anything from it. He has no proof. Prove it.
Mr. Anderson, what were you doing that night in the broom closet, may I ask?
Nah.
He's innocent!
Walking upstairs, you guys whispered between each other of what may lie beyond. And that is where we will begin today's session of Curse of Strahd.
Was that
every time?
was that
Every
planned?
No, I'm saying it was planned.
I have a separate track called Lightning Strike. Yes.
Amazing.
It's happened 3 sessions in a row.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright. I'm just bracing, just for what could be on the other side. I don't know what that means. I'll open the door.
Give me a second. I'm just trying to work out where I am in my book. Pardon me. Okay, so what just got rolled?
I
Okay.
can't hear Brad fiddling music.
You can turn down the music in the cogwheel, and you have master music volume.
Turn it for what as well? Is that someone's like just doing weird shit?
Are you good now,
Brad, talk.
Mirabelle?
Dean became Brad.
Can you hear Brad now?
Yeah, I lowered that shit way low.
It's the same as it's been previously.
Like, I don't know. It's also because I'm wearing Henrik's headphones, which are like been washed in the washing machine twice at least. So everything's very muffled.
How?
How do you do this?
I want to know how they still work.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised too.
So, Delvin, you grab hold of the door, and it doesn't open. It's that horrible gut feeling that goes straight through you that when you grab a door and there's that little bit of movement and then someone on the other side yanks it upwards.
Well, so there's someone behind the door?
Is there a lock on the door?
No.
I don't think we're alone up here.
Are you sure you pulled the door the right way?
I pulled the door the right way.
Positive.
You want to bash it down?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'll bash it down. I'm kicking it in.
Give a strength check.
Stand back!
Oh.
The door explodes open, sending cobwebs and dust up into a little tornado of air as the wind sweeps through.
That was easier than I thought.
You're in a dark hallway.
Hey, it's fine.
The hall is
fine.
bare and choked, full of more dust and cobwebs. Above you, you see a padlocked door. And then you see two further doors in front of you, and then there's one to your left as you enter the landing.
Which one's the padlock one?
Huh?
What's
The
the padlock
one right at, yeah, that one. The one to your right.
Got a little dot on it.
I'll walk up to it and give the padlock a tug. See if it's like, is it still in good? Is it still a good padlock or is it rusted sherry?
Yeah, it's a good padlock.
Does it look like the key we found in the library fits the padlock?
Roll for investigation.
Can we all?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah, roll.
Ruby. Yeah, bring that key over here. You still got it.
I guess I can't tell.
You can. Even with such a low investigation, you're like, well, it's the same size, it's the same shape. It's probably that key.
I need the key.
Is it my key?
What?
It was your key.
Try.
Well,
Do you want me to kick it in? Oh, I thought you said kick it.
well, I've been attacked quite a lot, so I'll volunteer Delvin to have the key, and I hand the key to Delvin.
Alright, no, I got the balls of the group. I take the key.
You can do it, buddy.
I know. It's just a key. I turn a lock.
Give me a second. So, you put the key in the padlock, and it turns with a soft, gentle click.
See you fine.
You first.
Can I go in, or are you still
Hey,
wondering
you
about
first.
traps? Alright,
I'll be right behind you, Delvin.
I'll
turn
be
the handle and
nice
open
and
the
steady
door.
in the middle.
I'll push the door open. I'm not gonna step in with it. I'm just gonna push it wide.
As you push in, you glimpse of a very dark and dusty room. You can see two framed beds, small, child-sized. And that's about all you can see as you swing the door open. To the right, you see a small bureau.
I'll take a step in. Oh fucking hell!
Yeah, I guess we're going.
Sam.
As you step in, you notice behind the door there's a toy chest with windmills painted on it.
There's
And a
children
dollhouse.
stuff here. No, don't
Oh.
touch the bed. Don't
With
touch
a
the bed.
replica of the very building in which you stand.
I want to get
Oh,
out.
There's
that
two
shit's creepy.
skeletons in the
Oh.
middle of the floor,
Oh no.
illuminated by the light of Silcreus as you walk in.
Are they
They wear tattered clothing,
Are
but the
they small?
clothing is familiar.
Are they small?
They are the
There's dead dwarves in the attic. I'm sorry about this.
the smaller skeleton is cradling a rotten and mottled teddy bear.
Alright. You're right. We need to get them out of the house.
I don't think it's a good idea. After that lady touching anything, this doesn't
Well-
seem right.
You know what they say about skeletons in the closet? It's no better when they're in your attic, Ruby. And this is my house now. I mean, our house now.
What? Mm,
Okay. You recognize them, or well, you recognize it's two children's skeletons. Yeah, you can surmise that as you have. They were wearing their clothes are tattered, but they're very recognizable. Um, they're like curled up underneath each other. I don't know what you would roll for that. You are a druid.
I would have
Yeah.
agreed medicine.
You can do a medicine check.
Could you not also roll investigation?
Their bones are in perfect condition, if not dusty and forgotten.
Now, for a couple of kids, that's heavy. You're just making me hungry.
what? How does that make you hungry?
I don't know.
I'm not even
thought I
thinking
heard
about food.
Sorry, I thought I heard naan bread.
I don't think he really cares.
So, what do I even do with them?
Bob, as you look around the room, you notice that even the windows have been bricked up with thick and heavy mortar.
Does
How do we
What-
know that they're not the sick fucks that done this?
I don't know if the weird lady from before, she's talking about her baby. Maybe they're the same people?
yeah, I'm pretty sure we fought the mom already. And there was a dead body in our closet.
No. Listen, you gotta think back to the letter we found. The baby was sired to another mother. These kids are something else.
Told you the ghost. I never said malicious, I just said they were ghosts. I was right.
Just as I thought.
Oh,
Ghosts,
God. Wow, that's dark.
ghosts can't own a house, can they?
No, they're dead.
Like,
It
but
kind of is. I mean, D means that it goes to the next living relative.
You hear
They're dead.
sobbing,
Så ni var
gentle,
here.
sad, lonely sobbing.
Where is it coming from?
Ruby?
Roll perception.
Hmm. Ruby does not like being here.
It's generally all around you.
Now, stop crying. It's okay, Uncle Delvin's here to take your bones.
Yeah, the toy chest.
Oh, I don't like the sounds.
Mm-mm.
Can I investigate the toy chest first for any traps?
So yeah, you can have a look at the toy chest as Amris is leaning towards it. You can roll investigation. And it's just a normal wooden chest with the two mill symbols carved on the side of it. You touch the chest to open it, and the room grows cold.
Oh no. No.
For you,
Alright, fine.
there's a squeak from the hinges as you open it up. Inside, you see stuffed animals and toys just piled in. Eyes peeling off. A spider crawls out underneath the light and dives in between some of the toys. Do a dexterity check to reach in and grab it. You stick your hand in and pinch the spider gently and carefully, pulling it out between your thumb and forefinger.
Alright, so I can not fuck around with magnets, but you can fuddle.
Don't touch our
staples.
toys!
Huh? What was that?
Voice
What was that?
comes in,
No, 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 no,
And-
no, 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 no.
appearing out of the
Oh, Jesus
the
Christ.
skeletons float two child forms.
Hello, children.
Leave them alone!
It's alright, we don't want your toys. We don't want your toys.
Really? That's the first.
Does these two look like the two we saw outside?
They are spitting images.
So,
Yes,
boy looks like a drag queen vampire?
it's our bodies. And the boy bursts into tears.
No, that's the girl. The
Boy.
little, that's a boy in the middle.
Boy's in the middle, yeah, the girl's on the right.
Damn it!
Boy,
She's,
you said there was a monster inside this house. We still haven't found it yet.
the monster's in the basement. And she's floated kind of through you towards her bed and is sitting on the edge of it, slightly hunched over. And she looks incredibly small.
Is there anything you can tell us about this monster? The look of it, the what it can do? If it's just your
Weakness?
mother or something?
Is it your father? Is it the
We,
baby?
we don't know.
Is there anything in the house that can help us defeat the monster?
Are you persuading to kind of get more information?
Yeah, you can. How are you persuading them, though?
By being kind and talking childlike?
You have to kind of do it, like, you know.
Uh,
So you have to do something persuasive.
I'm trying to persuade them to tell me why. Like, why they're
Ruby
doing stuff
does
and what
not like it here. She's curled up in a corner, just going, no, 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 no.
Delvin's just patting you on the
No.
shoulder.
Roll straight dexterity, Ruby.
Ruby?
Yep.
Oh no.
You're like, Ruby!
Wait, so I'm doing dexterity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight. Not save,
Okay.
straight. Oh.
Where?
What's
Oh,
your
yeah,
normal
saving
dex
throw. Yeah.
stat? Is it because that too is all the difference?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
no,
that's
it is
fine.
the same.
Huh, okay, nothing happens.
You leave Ruby alone, okay? Let her freak out.
Could have happened.
Oh, there's-
Now, we're fine to defeat whatever's in here. What if there's something in the house that could help us do it? Anything your folks or anyone that came to visit might have, given? It really help us out.
we don't know. We spent most of our lives up here. We just could hear it.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's alright,
Uh,
Ruby, they're just children.
Our parents locked us in here to protect us from the monster. But the monster must have killed our parents because they never came back.
What happened before the monster appeared here?
What do you mean?
Something must have happened for the monster to appear.
Oh,
Did your father dabble in sorcery?
I don't know. There's always monsters in basements, aren't there?
Aye, she's right on that.
Our brother, yes. He died very early, before our parents even gave him a name.
Horrible creature like what?
You're going to kill the monster, yes?
Oh, I'll kill a monster.
We will rid you of this monster so your spirits can find rest.
I will Bob said.
The boy in the middle stops crying, and then reaches a ghostly hand for the teddy bear inside the skeleton, and his hand passes through it, and he just stands there, looking at his own hand. He sniffles and moves across. Curls up.
Boy, I have one last question for you.
It's the girl who's talking.
Yeah, but isn't it the boy I've been asking questions so far?
No,
Or was it the girl?
it's
No,
the
the
girl.
girl's been answering.
Okay. Thought it was the boy. Said, girl, I have one last question for you. Can you tell us how to get into the basement?
There's a secret passageway up here, up in the attic. I'm not really sure. I can show you on the dollhouse.
Thank you.
She comes over very close to you, Ruby.
Hold on.
No.
Nah, I'm stepping out a minute. I don't do dull houses and all
No.
that crap. Nah, I'm taking a stance outside.
As soon as you start to leave,
Yeah.
the boy cries and reaches out. He's like, "Don't, don't go! Don't leave us!"
I'm not leaving. I'm.
Don't make me.
Ruby, I'm sorry. I'm on a bit of time.
Please don't leave me with these kids.
I don't owe you nothing, child. I'm trying to be nice.
You keep talking to the kids and it's freaking me out.
Do you still leave, Delvin?
I'll wait by the door.
Can Ruby just crawl after Delvin?
Roll another dexterity check.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why are you making me roll?
That's fine. You walk across the floor
No,
towards
it's
Delvin.
not. She hadn't rolled yet.
She has? Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
no,
had-
she
so
has.
that was a previous one. Oh, okay, it's not fine. As you move to crawl after Delvin, you bump into the table with the dollhouse, and it rocks and things fall out
No,
of
and
it.
can I jump and try to catch it?
The house doesn't move; it doesn't fall over,
Alright.
but like pieces inside it shake, and like the whole thing rumbles. And Fawn and Rose giggle as this happens. However, everyone needs to make a dexterity save as the whole house shakes.
Wait, I have to as well now.
You'll have advantage since you're crawling on the floor.
Can I try, like, to grab onto something?
And there's nothing really in there. What did you say?
Oh, thank God for my advantage, man.
17.
So I'm the only one getting wrecked by this?
Yeah, Bob, you fall over.
Are you okay, Bob? She crawls over to Bob.
Be more careful.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, no, I'm pretty alarmed, that's why I said I wanted to step away from it. What happens if I put a fucking stone through it? Could break the curse?
Don't break our house.
Will a giant sword go through the house, or will it just crack in two?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? No, you're right. I should not smash my house. You're completely right.
So she points and shows you in the attic that around about here, there's a secret entrance. Make an investigation or a investigation check as you're examining the dollhouse. Just amorous. You notice that the base of the house is secured on with a fine. It's aged and yellowed, but it's like got cork around the bottom of the house, affixing it to the table. Yeah. 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 It's like the interior of this house. The rooms you've seen and the rooms you've seen before. No, Not from just looking at it. You see 3 stories in an attic. That's depth. It's looks to be solid wood. It's more of like, you know, uh, s- like bedside cabinet and bedside cabinet.
Dalvin is like grabbing hold of like the hilt of his sword on his back though, just in case anything pops out. He feels uneasy.
Yeah.
Go. Can you show us where the entrance should be? Oh.
No. I don't want to go in the basement.
And it is my duty as homeowner to make sure there's no shit in my basement.
I just want to leave.
Will you carry us? Us as well. Not just our bodies. Rose reaches her hand out to you.
Oh no, ain't gonna be no body sharing.
What?
You
Amris,
feel
I'll cut you.
her
What?
spirit rush inside you, and Rose
What is-
disappears.
Where? What? Why did you just do that?
Do you feel fine?
Mostly.
I feel fine and dandy with a child inside me.
Are you seeing double?
Does he have access to like memories or anything of the essence of this child now, or no?
It's kind of like having her as a subconsciousness. She's there, but not part of Amris. Read your direct messages, Amris. You have gained some information.
Whoa, what do you mean? Like, take him,
Mm.
like, as a passenger? Oh, fucking hell, Amris, this is a big ask. I don't like ghosts. I don't even
I'll do
like,
it.
Amris, I don't even like children.
I'll do it. I'm kind of interested in what happened.
Mm.
Still disappointed you didn't see double.
Aren't you the one that got knocked out by a broom?
Do you approach Fawn?
You the one who punched the mirror?
I'm the one that found the attic, you're right.
Nothing to be proud about punching a mirror.
I don't. Everybody.
Mirror.
Give the boy a choice.
I said I would. So
I
reach
know,
over it.
I'll
Naughty.
also reach out as well. Let the boy choose. You want to come for a ride with Uncle Delvin, boy, eh? I own your house!
Can I just drive check to push him out of the way?
You could reach for it. It's not
Why are
like he's
people
blocking you.
competing over who gets possessed by a creepy child?
I'm just giving the kid a choice.
What was that thing?
You can just reach the child from where you are. The boy's just sitting there.
Yeah, but he wants us to stand there and the boy choose. I want to push him out of the way so the boy has no choice.
You can just walk up and touch the boy, though.
Oh.
Hashtag things people say in DM. Alright, so you just walk past Delvin as Delvin's asking for his decision and place your hand on the child and he disappears inside you. You now have this.
You know, there's something we call people like you that don't give children a choice where I come from. And it's not a good word. So, Magic
okay.
Man, you take the teddy bear with you. I ain't having that fucking child crying and shit.
I picked up the teddy bear before leaving.
Was it
Alright.
the northern or southern door?
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm
It
gonna
was
go into
neither
the
of those
southern.
doors, but it was the wall in front of you.
Should I add teddy bears to my
Oh, of
inventory?
course.
Yes,
Yes.
you can add Fawn's teddy bear.
Like, I'll go straight for the like hidden door at least.
I'm gonna walk down this hallway opposite because Delvin's noticing the door opposite, and he's gonna walk up and try to
Okay,
open
give
it.
me an investigation, Bob. And Delvin, let's have a look. Delvin, you enter a spare bedroom. It's dust choked and has a slender bed. There's a nightstand and a small iron stove. There's a desk, and with a stool in front of it, a wardrobe, and a rocking chair. Looking at you is two beady eyes. There's a doll covered in cobwebs and a yellowing dress. The cobwebs over its face like a veil. And Bob, looking around, you can see that there's definitely like scratch marks along the floor. There's an imperfect seal along the left-hand side, but you can't seem to find a switch.
Amris, come help me look.
But I don't want to. No, I don't. No. No. Can't make me. I run down into the room of them.
Is this a wardrobe?
Yeah, there's a wardrobe.
I'm looking in the I'm gonna walk in the wardrobe. I'll
Alright.
look to the doll and just go, "Don't mind me. I'm here to help." I just like look into the wardrobe.
There is fuck all in there. Okay. You pull out your scythe and run it along the crack along the left hand, and just keep like scraping at it until you hear like a click, and you forcibly open the secret passageway. You see a narrow spiral staircase. The wood looks old, the same as the wood in this upper floor. The stone around it is mortared, and it descends down, down, and down. It's full of thick cobwebs, and even with your dark vision, the oppressive darkness of it reduces all that you can see to your bare footsteps in front of you.
I'm just looking around the room, by the way. I'm just like, looking through the stuff, like the cupboard, like, and then the desk and the side cabinet, whatever. I'm just looking through everything.
I'm standing close to him, wherever he goes.
Come on, let's head down.
Please,
Give me a minute. I'm just searching through this.
if we go down
Right.
to this basement and help these kids, we'll be able to go home, right? My head hurts. I feel like I haven't slept in forever. You guys got to sleep, I didn't.
You all begin to descend.
I'm not descending.
Are you not descending?
I'm
Who's
looking
descending?
in. I'm in this room. I want to look around. I'm rifling through the whole room.
It's empty.
I'm
Not
descending.
anywhere.
Anything.
I'm following, like, I think it's Amaris and Bob and me that are going down. It's Silchris and Delvin are together, though, right?
I want to look at this doll though. Patience. It's a virtue.
The chopper now!
Yeah. And the doll is as described. Sitting, staring at you.
I'll wipe the cobweb away from it. The cobweb from its face.
Okay.
And there you go, little one. Dust it off a bit.
I'll just continue.
One
to
of its
follow
eyes sinks down in a wink.
Let's say it's happy. Alright, I'll follow.
I can follow him as quick as possible.
You alright, Chris? You seem a little on edge.
I'm fine.
You're spitting the hot fire at me a minute ago. Now you're all over us.
Did,
I don't know whether I should blush or punch you.
Did someone pick up the bones in the chest, by the way, in the toy chest? Okay. That's fine, I was just making sure. That's what I thought.
What's in those other rooms? Did you check? Jesus Christ.
We shouldn't go near the monster.
If we finish it, maybe things will go back to normal.
Well, I'm already walking down.
Yeah,
I was
Bob's
not
gone
like-
down.
I was moving down.
So Bob,
As I walk past, I'm gonna open the two
Elvis.
rooms side by side and just look
Yeah,
in
'cause
them.
I was following after them. I
Okay.
don't know actually like where I'm supposed to be directed.
That's fine. So you like just bust open the two doors.
Just take a peek.
You see a storage room below you.
Right.
It's packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, large mirrors, all choked with dust and barely visible. Mannequins and everything else, all other kind of just housing things. They're covered in sheets. There's a trunk towards the south.
Does
So,
it
well,
wrong?
from where am I heading south or north, or do I have both options?
You'll be onto a new map.
Okay.
Where a trunk as in a chest.
Yeah, there is a chest in this room. Yep. It's descends through the whole house, so this takes a bit of time for you to hold onto the wall, feeling the cobwebs drag underneath your fingers as you step by step descend, creak by creak.
From where we are, does the chest look like? Is it fine, or is this place look?
It's just an old wooden box.
We're coming back for that. Then I'll step back out. What did I stay in the north room?
It's a web-filled room with a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, and an empty wardrobe.
It's empty.
This whole top floor just feels bereft of anything apart from the child's room.
All right, I'll step down into the thing then and start following them down.
And Silcreus right behind you.
Instead of falling,
Like close.
instead of holding onto the wall, I hold on to. I don't know his name. I really cannot. Delvin.
What are you doing?
Up or down, pick one, Amorous. No. Yeah. Pick one. Down. Okay, Bob can go there. You descend. You guys, yeah, I'm putting you all on here, but you three descend first. And step out into a cold stone passageway. The wooden spiral staircase ends, and a narrow tunnel stretches southwards, branching east and west. And you hear in your ears, all of you, an echo. You can't tell where it's coming from, and you can't understand the words. Just this meandering, warbling, resonating echo deep in your head. Ams, you can also feel Rose hum it gently, if not hauntingly. Yes? I don't know. Just sounds familiar. Like a nursery rhyme or something. The tunnel you're in is carved out of earth, clay, and rock. They're 4 feet wide and 7 feet high. Timber bracing along it at 5-foot intervals. Let's read this. You look at the floor, and it is marred with footprints, thousands upon thousands, almost indiscernible, but apart from near the edges of the walls where the shape of footprints stick out, just going every direction to and fro. They are old, very old, even older than how the attic felt. Yes?
Did you eat it?
I have.
What did you eat?
I had steak and chips.
Oh, did you?
Steak and chips.
I had a
Not
Kia.
much.
So wrong.
You can.
With a
There was a
lovely
12
Kia.
and a 4 and a 2 and a 1.
What happens?
The house collapses and kills everyone.
Does it?
No.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Coincidentally enough, still Kratos, as you're walking down, holding onto Delvin, you proceeded about 20 feet down the spiral staircase, and you hear stone grumbling and creaking and cracking from the top of the staircase.
I really don't like this. We shouldn't be going here.
It's fine. I just don't know why you're holding on to me so closely. I'm starting to feel a bit awkward.
I just don't like this place.
Aye, and I don't really like you, but you're still clinging onto my arms.
I'll get you maggots for later, I promise.
No, I don't want no maggots, boy.
I agree, but I'm just so tired. My head hurts. How many did you give her? I think I need like what? How much fucking of my health is gone? Holy shit! I'm still missing health. I don't know. Just give me 5. Like, how many do you have? Because you have to like rest to get more or something. Okay, so you give me how much? Mm-hmm.
How many do you need?
I'll take the 10, cause like she's still at 6, and wait, I just need 5.
Nothing looks promising down here.
I'm just
Yeah.
Ruby's
No,
just
not
gonna
yet.
be
You
nibbling
guys
on
are
the
still
berries.
proceeding down the stairs.
I thought because we've been pulled in, we were. Fair enough.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
no,
was
it's just
thinking.
because I just placed you guys all here. Otherwise, you'd all be on top of each other, and it'd be a mess. So you start heading down south, leading the way. Over the side of you, you see 2 carved stone openings in the room, and in front of you, you catch a glimpse of a table. That is a couple of pages forward. You can see a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. You can see bones strewn on the dirt floor, but it's too far to ascertain anything about them.
You
Step
sure?
in.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Are you following them, Bob?
Yeah.
You step in. The bones on the floor as you walk in assault your nose. This dusty and grim smell of almost decay, mold flaking on the edge of the bones, feeding on what was left of a ghastly banquet.
My nose. I feel like I'm gonna. Yeah.
Fills your nostrils and burns slightly. Delvin and Stilcreus, you enter into the basement.
Alright. Alright, can we see where they went?
Though none of them are using light, they have dark vision.
Yeah.
I have dark vision.
And you can see them.
I think almost everybody has dark vision. I
Yeah,
think.
But so
everyone has
Grayus.
vision. No, I do as well.
What?
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
I thought there was one person who didn't. Oh,
Well, there was one before we entered the new realm, and then he got transformed from human. So now he does.
I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna rush after them.
I just have to like.
Hello, everyone. No worries, no panic. I'm back. I'm here. Hello. I'm just checking. You never know when you might find help. You know.
just so you guys know, like, to the left is north. Because why the fuck not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
To the south of this room, you notice a darkened alcove.
like down this way where I am.
No, no, no. That is the west.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying.
well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go for a walk, look around, take in the sights.
Elvin, you shouldn't go off on your own, though.
It's fine. It's fine. There's... Oh, children think everything's a monster. You can follow along if you don't. You can follow me if you don't trust. It's fine. Don't question me. Don't question. You do not control me, boy.
Guys,
I
we
have
really
not tried
shouldn't.
to. Not once.
Can we just try to get this done? I don't want to be here anymore.
Fine, but I'm gonna. I don't like it either, but we ain't gonna find it standing around. I'm going for a
We're
walk.
not standing around.
Alright then, well, on your pop. We're going this way.
Kilcreus moves his way through you as you're conversing to hold on to Delvin.
What the fuck are you doing?
Bob, come on.
The chanting grows louder. To the north. Just down the stairs. However,
I panic and cast Firebolt north.
What?
Oh, Jesus
okay.
Christ.
The ground cracks next to you, and hands reach out, writhing, grey and bony. Ugh. You hear grumbling and moaning, and these ghouls start to rise out of the ground, tattered robes on them, their faces sunken, blood around their mouths.
Well, you pushed the head off one with that boy.
One needs to roll initiative.
Uh,
Everyone, it is a combat situation. I don't have a pen on my computer desk. Yeah, you keep that in your head. 1 second. I need me bully ghouls. Yeah, there's more, don't worry.
Is it?
I'm not telling you. Ooh, natural 20! Good job that was wasted on an initiative roll, right?
These things approached very fast, didn't they? Holy shit.
They came out of the ground.
Oh, fuck me. Are they still sort of half coming out the ground, or did they just rise straight
No,
up
they...
instantly?
So you said they were north, not
No, the sound's coming from the north, which is this way. The chanting's coming from there, but the ghouls came from here.
you said this way, but you never actually pinged anywhere. But I understand.
I drew an arrow. Got it all set up.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
got all my
North,
notes,
south,
got
west.
all my contacts.
Yes, west.
Even tells me it's me.
It's nice and bright as well.
Got
West. I said
Email?
west. According to 2010 American census, west is the 30,420th most common surname in the United States. So west is a thing.
Wait, so where's everyone else? Alright, okay.
I'm up now.
So right at the front. What exactly is everyone? Ping yourself. No, still good.
Dude, you're not even in the map, are you? Are you?
Yeah, this is pretty much like we're all in like this narrow fucking hall, so. Did everyone roll?
We're indeed.
Where is Chris and where did he shoot the fireball?
That doesn't really. He started like north is not north, so it's yeah where he pointed.
I shot it left. I shot the fireball left. So just past the big. I shot
Back.
just past
The only thing is that the descriptions mention north, south, east, west, which is annoying. I don't. Why would they do? I just don't get it. Like. Yeah,
Really
I just
scribble
don't get
words
it.
and
So
go,
let's get initiatives. 25 and higher. 20 to
25.
25.
I'm 21.
15 to 20.
I was. Yeah, I'm
No,
21.
I said 20 to 25,
That was me.
and then no one said anything.
I heard 25 and above, and I was like, oh well, that's
Yeah, and then I said 20 to 25.
okay. That's me.
Okay, and what are you?
I'm 21.
Amorous. 22. And next. Oh my god. 10, 9, 3. Lovely.
And no spell slots.
To your side, the ghoul claws out at you. It did. No, well, yeah, that was the natural 21. 15. Okay, that is. There goes my caltrop. You take 6 points of slashing damage as it claws at you, bones sticking out of its rotten, fleshy fingers. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well. I didn't hear the first. That's enough. You look down as blood seeps out of you, and the inside you, Rose's spirit flares and emboldens you. It's your turn. It was this was the ghoul that attacked you. Just oh, I'm on the wrong layer. This one attacked you here, just for sake of roleplay or brevity or whatever. Okay. It's very cramped. The hallways are only 4 foot across, and you're getting through 4 people. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity check as you try and push your way through them, or strength, whichever's highest. Dexterity for weaving through them, strength for just trying to push them out of the way. You manage to get there, but you're taken to a knee by the time you get through them all. You're kind of like crawling, like clambering against the wall. Can you?
Wouldn't that be like maybe like fast
think
talent?
they've
She could
taken
do
an
that
action.
maybe.
Its ghoul shambles up forwards. And so does another one. And it is now Silcrax's turn.
That's odd. I use disguise self to make myself look like a. as close
Why
to a
is
ghoul as I
the
can.
You
Silcrax
haven't seen the
before
ghouls yet.
Oh, isn't
Ruby?
Amanda next? She's 21
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
missed you.
that's so strange.
Not bad.
By the way, with feline agility, can I use it to get the fuck out of there faster?
Yes.
Alright. This is, I think, wait, can I actually?
That is reballing.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah, so you can use double movement speed.
I want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, how far are you going?
I'd like to go, like, probably behind the table.
Yeah, you can make it there. With your feline agility, I'll say that you just slip through Delvin and Silcraeus, and Amris is like completely out of the way, so you run to the back of the room.
Phew.
Just looks like it's us, Bob.
Like, it is better to fight them in the bigger room if we're even gonna try.
Not
You
really
hear
true.
We'll all take hits.
groaning through the wall and horrendous sounds. You've seen Amris run past, blood coming from her side.
Yes.
Then Ruby inside. Ruby powers out, bouncing from wall to wall and sliding across the top of the table to cover herself in a cowering motion on the other side.
Pretty much.
It is your turn, Silcraeus.
No, I use disguise stuff to make myself look as close to a girl as I can.
Right, so you poke your head around the corner and see these horrific monsters casting your spell. Yep.
Yep. That's the wrong one.
Ruby and Amris make a perception check.
Which spell was he casting?
Disguise self.
Okay.
Alright. You notice that he is disguised himself as a ghoul. Ruby, you do not.
So Amris
Delvin, you would
can.
notice because he's right next to you. Bob, you are unaware as well.
Boy, you're
Yeah.
messed up.
So, because she doesn't know, is she gonna think now Ghoul is in front of Amris?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then I'm totally gonna make her shoot him.
Wow!
She's panicking.
Delvin,
Wait. Does that take
Is
away
it my
my turn,
Oh,
or am
no,
I able to
sorry.
move?
you have a bonus action and movement.
You can speak still, so you could shout that you're fine. You know, you can't alert them to the fact that you're fine.
Can I use message to tell Ruby that I disguised myself?
That's an
Yeah.
action. You can physically shout it while running about, though, if you so wish.
Oh, 'cause that he's disguising myself.
Not if you say it like discreetly. They don't know which is who it's coming from.
Yeah, but I'm like at the
Surely.
other end of the
You're
room.
around the corner.
But I'm at the end of the room. Like I'm like he would have to actually shout to like.
Yeah. Like, from what the zombie thing, the ghoulie thingy, zombie whatevers can probably see, they can see a giant fucking half-orc or orc standing in front of them and a fucking stubby dwarf. They can't see you, you're behind the corner.
What language does this speak, by the way? Rules?
You don't know.
Can I try yelling out in a vessel? No.
What are you
wait.
saying?
That's gonna be even more terrifying.
Yelling out in a vessel for them to back down.
So what
Okay.
was he yelling?
Ruby, this ghoul that you see that has just appeared behind Amris, rising up, goes.
Wait, he's like so. Basically, the ghoul is like speaking.
Yeah, he's yelling bloody murder at you in a weird language you don't understand.
I can't react though yet, right?
No,
What language does
Because
the
I
ghoul
would just
speak?
Ruby would be
you don't
like,
know.
Ruby's just gonna be like, "Wah!" and then like probably take out her crossbow and get ready to shoot him next turn.
Not now.
Maybe do a history check. Never know.
Usual full. But they're only 87 calories. Oh, that's serving or pie.
I would think the disguise self is better to use on humans than ghouls, because I think ghouls are still gonna attack them, aren't they? I think they're really stupid. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but stupid travels in packs.
Alright, Bob, your turn.
Who, me?
Bob.
Bob.
No, Delvin, sorry. Because I said it was your turn previously.
Didn't Bob have like a 3?
Yeah. It's
yeah.
Delvin then, Bob, so you can get ready, Bob.
Can I
And then
attack them
it's-
from where I am? Like, can I kind of poke in from around the corner?
You could
or
reach
whatever?
round and kind of like take
Yeah.
a poke, yeah. Like, make
Um,
Bob like back out a little bit, and you can, you know, within reason.
Alright, well, first up, I would like to rage.
Okay.
So yeah,
I will allow it.
Delvin's going into an enraged state, and he's gonna take a hit at the one to the side of Bob.
Okay, which side?
Uh,
The one to the side, literally on the map.
Yeah, to the side of the thing.
Yeah,
The one I
the
can
rolls
get-
a hit.
Stupid motherfucking zombie!
I'm actually a ghoul.
Fuck you!
Fuck.
Nice. So you push, boiling with rage. Your
I also get
arms
2 plus to the
clench.
damage because I'm raging.
You get 2+ onto that, yeah.
Yeah, onto that as well because I'm raging.
You push Bob out the way and swing your great sword, slicing the ghoul straight in half. Apart from your sword gets stuck just before it gets through the whole rib cage, cinching on the bones, and then using the last twist of your rage, you go ah and yank it through, cutting it in half, and it falls.
Oh, we've got
lifeless.
this.
Anything else?
I'm done. I'm standing my ground.
Bob, your turn.
Yeah, one moment. Need to help Amanda quick.
It's funny because your rage was what pushed that one just to death.
Huh?
It was pretty sick. The rage damage was just the icing.
Well, it had like 2 health left.
Between 1 and 2, yes.
Do you double the first damage, or do you do
Right,
the
that
13
was
plus
doubled,
8?
wasn't it? I did
The first
13 plus
roll,
8.
yeah,
Oh,
doubled
really?
would have been 26 plus.
Oh,
Would have been
then
28
you're right,
damage.
then, it still happened like that, but yeah, you fucked it.
So did Delvin charge past me to attack the ghoul, or is he
He-
still behind me?
He pushed you out the way like that. He reached in, cleaved it, and then stepped back onto his ground with that because you can attack at diagonals.
Okay, yeah. So, and I guess I heard the ghoul scream behind me as well, but since there are multiple people behind me, I am not gonna attack the ghoul behind me just yet.
You also don't know. All you heard was you heard it sounded like still Kratos' voice, if not a bit crackly and like unintelligible and like almost scared, but you don't
Like,
know
you
there's a
should
ghoul
be.
behind
Ruby's
you.
like looking at him like she's gonna fucking murder him.
You should throw
I don't have many options really, so I am just gonna cleave with my hammer on the one right in front of me,
One hand or two hand, my boy?
two-handed.
Smack the ghoul across the head with your hammer. Roll for damage. So it's the second one, yeah?
I actually don't know how it works when it's.
Two-handed's the second number because it's 1d10. So you hit it and you hear a crunch and the face is impacted slightly. What? should it? Why is this calculation wrong? It doesn't have his strength, does it? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Top
Are
of the
you
round,
fixing
Amherst.
it, Brad? So that's it. You can't. Okay, I'll look into it in a moment. If I can fix it.
Really? Is Bob gonna die?
I fixed it for you, Realm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the round, Amherst. Roll insight, please. You recognize the voice.
He's telling me from Menor.
Alright, yeah, you rolled over 20. It's just Ruby who's being terrified.
But she's like full on like freaking out anyway before even
Yeah.
the fight started.
That's strenuous, I would say. You would need to move at least forward, like one tile forward, like 5 feet forward. Yeah, that's fair enough. You could do it, but with disadvantage if you'd like.
But the ghoul from in front of you. Why is he a ghoul? Yes, sir.
Yep, it's Ruby's turn next, so both of you give strength rolls, please.
I think everyone except for the two fighters have a -1 to it.
Like,
And
how
Ruby?
long would it take to move a table like that?
With enough strength, not that long, like to just drag it like quickly around.
Yeah, but imagining like a turning combat is what, 6 seconds? Is it?
You could, like, if you hefted it, like, you could heft it pretty hard. But you guys kind of managed to move the table, but you don't upend it or anything. So you've moved the table to almost covering it. I'll draw it. So I would say it's like this kind of action going on here. Like that. Because it's been mainly pushed from Ruby's side and you were angling it as she pushed it.
Is she saying that to me? Okay.
So the other people down the hallway are going to have a bit of fun first. It's ghoul below you, the one with the impacted skull, slams its head onto you, the jagged teeth digging into you. It naturally failed, so it smashes its skull open on your plate armor and takes 1 point of damage from a d6.
Fucking weird.
So it goes to bite you, and its jaw, the flesh from the side of its cheeks melt off, revealing this jagged bone jaw. It unhinges and slams its head, bumping its face against you.
Bumping grind ghoul.
Fuck yeah.
The next ghoul to your side walks forward, fingers outstretched and claws at you. This is a 18.
A 15?
18.
18. No, that
Yeah.
definitely hits no matter what.
It was a 14 plus 4, so I was like, so that does 8 points of slashing damage as it rakes you across the cheek. I need a Constitution save, please.
Oh.
Rip.
You twist your head as you feel this hot, cut, this blazing feeling through you, and next to you, this more complete ghoul. Its eyes burning with this dark energy, and like its face a horrific visage. The nose is twisted upwards, blood streaking out of it, its teeth gnarled, the fingers long and clawed, and you are just stunned. You feel a wave of paralysis wash through you.
I'm
that
seeing
means
this, right?
You just seen him get clawed. You can't see any like he is just.
But I heard
frozen on
Amrit
spot.
shouting to fall back.
You did hear that. So you cannot move, cast or attack, and your movement speed is 0 until you succeed on your turn.
Do I notice him looking woozy though, like or anything?
Bob just like he cracks his neck over to the skull, and then just freezes.
Alright.
Not even like he was like kind of moving up and down with like his orc strength and his the way orc bodies work, that heavy breathing, and then it's just still. He rose up with a breath, and then it does nothing. Still, Chris, your turn. Mr. Ghoul.
I quickly fall back into the room with them.
Okay.
I ignore that.
What? And you saved me from shooting him. Remember
I
that.
fall back into the room and I start yelling out. Stop attacking. We're friends. Towards
In
the
Abyssal,
rules.
yeah.
What?
In Abyssal. And
What? We're friends.
Colonel.
This, you recognize that, and everything else is just gobbled and garbled, screaming. In your head, though, still, Chris, you hear a voice, and it says, "Run, take the passage on the left." Go back where you were and go left. When you came in here.
Nigga, get out there!
Which fucking left? There's a lot of fucking left.
My instructions are unclear. He wants you to go towards there.
There's a lot of fucking lefts.
Well, no, because like he said, take the left. It could.
Yeah, I just heard like go back. Oh.
I'll start
But
towards that.
I
then.
assumed
I'll
you
fall
were
back
just
again.
legging it out of the corridor.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
no,
move. You can move. From
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You could move to there at a normal pace, and then you could also dash another 30 feet if you so wished.
I'll move to here.
So he just like up and ran off, right?
Yep.
Well, he clearly doesn't care about the others. No, we have to save Bob and Delvin.
Are there any torches in the corridor I'm running down?
No. Delvin, your turn.
I still have dark vision, but still.
Alright, if I've heard him shouting back and I've heard the barricade idea, I'll just go, "Oh, listen this time, boy! Come on, Bob!" And I'm gonna grab him and like pull him through with me. Like, I'm guessing I just need to strength check it.
Isn't Bob bigger than you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, but I'm a raging motherfucker right now.
You get advantage
I
on
do.
strength checks.
I'm gonna rush it, but I'm grabbing Bob and like dragging him with me. Oh, that's fucking awful. But I'm moving through with him, just trying to yank him around the sides if possible.
Because he's paralyzed, you can tilt him towards you and just kind of like have his like just drag him, and you like pull.
Wasn't he
You
like
manage-
a halfling trying to move a half
He's a
orc?
dwarf. Yeah, he's a dwarf, but he's like
He's pretty strong.
strong and
this
angry.
dwarf does
and
make him quite funny.
You're not resisting. You're basically a heavy planked weight that he's taking on him and just hefting it backwards, growling with this anger, a bit of foam frothing at his beard. You
Ooh,
make
I like
it to
that
the
word,
room
frothing.
with him just about his legs like teetering through the doorway. However, the ghouls both claw at him as you pull him away. That is a 17 from one. I don't know. He is a cleric.
Oh, on me.
Yeah.
The shield, when I was using it, gave +1, didn't it?
Plus 2.
Plus 2 to
Plus
shield.
2. Oh, so then I should be down to 14 without a shield, shouldn't I? So then it hits.
Okay.
Because I have 16 right now, but I'm pretty sure the 16 is with the shield.
It was a 17 anyway.
That's 7 points of damage to you. I assume
done.
you're unconscious.
Yeah.
However, the other ghoul still hits you, and you take 2 death saving fails automatically from a melee crit.
I am gonna try and throw him up onto the table, like over to Amrys, if that's possible.
And it's my turn
No,
next.
so like,
and
Delvin's
if I
like
fail,
here, and
then
he's
I'm
dragged
dead.
Bob to there. Like his legs are like through the doorway, kind of thing.
Do I still get a bit of movement with it, or?
Yeah, you've got like about 5 foot more of movement.
Can I pull him any further in? And like,
Yeah, you
kinda
can
pull
like
him.
swing him. You can swing him behind the table, so he's like
yeah,
still.
I'll
He's still like here, but he's behind the table rather than in front
Yeah.
of it.
As like a bonus, it's like because I'm like raging or anything, can I just try and push the table more into thingy, like just as like a last thing with it? Just
Oh,
kinda
no,
kick
you
it
can have a
around.
grab, but it's not going to be at an advantage.
Yeah. Strength.
Yeah, just like a straight strength grab at it. Yeah, you yank the table through. It batters Amrys out the way slightly.
Apologies.
Okay. Bob, it is your turn.
Isn't Bob like fucking gonna die?
Dead.
He's dead?
I'm dead.
Wait,
That was my third failure.
Yeah, he's technically dead. Wait,
Don't think so.
I thought you did as a grave
Yeah.
cleric, yeah.
Have a look.
Don't think it said anything about it.
No, I'm pretty sure I've read that.
I'm having a look. I've got my Xanthars here. That's still fucking hilarious, whether you live or die.
Yeah, it's funny.
Grave domain.
No, like the only thing I have at level 1 is Circle of Mortality and Eyes of the Grave.
Where did I read that then?
I don't see this at all.
That's lame.
No, Bob's body.
Would like he have taken
Doesn't
those hits
move.
though if he was moving unwillingly? I thought if I was dragging him out the way, he wouldn't take an attack of opportunity. I thought that's what I was going for anyway. Because like if I'm trying to yank him out the way, then then it's kind of like unwilling and not his own thing.
I don't know.
That's why I
'cause,
was
like,
trying to pull him out.
The what? My opinion of it is, if you're moving out of something's attack range, you should get hit, unless you're using something like to actually like dodge or disengage. Let's
Yeah.
hear the rulings.
I think it's like just because like they're unnaturally being pulled away. They're not like moving and you can
You
see
were
their
dragging
foot
him
stance.
slowly. Alternatively,
Yeah, you would have like.
But didn't wasn't.
Fair enough. We will go with the official rules, and I apologize. I just personally
What's the go on?
like, it's just like seeing. So you have your full health or whatever you had before.
So like, I would have thought like
We'll-
if
we'll
it
play
since it was
official rules.
paralyzed as well, like I would understand why that would have been attack of opportunity by moving me. 'Cause
Yeah.
even if you had moved me, I would then have died the next round anyways.
I'm wondering, wasn't
if
it
I'd have
also
got you
like
out the
why was
way.
the positioning why was Bob first in the line when Bob was just following everybody?
Because Amris ran away.
Mm,
I almost ran away. You ran away.
That's fine.
Pretty sure
we'll-
you've
we'll
got higher
retcon
AC
it.
than I do.
Stepped
I
up,
just
but not
like.
So
we're
one
playing
kill
official
with him,
rules
or
here.
am I at 3 and dead?
Well, no,
you
you're
are
all...
free. You're whatever you were and alive before you got hit once.
I've pulled you into the room and threw you like back behind the table, and I've pulled in the table, so there's a barricade.
You are
Yeah,
still
you're still a
paralyzed.
bit
I
paralyzed.
just so you can roll for your Constitution save. I just like I don't know. I understand it's more it's a very mechanical ruling.
I think most people would have ruled attack of opportunity most likely,
think-
and then me dead.
No, because but in that's like, but with the structured rule, it is like if you move out, it's because a lot of like the ruling of combat is watching someone's eyes and feet, and watching someone like of their own will decide to move. It's a readable thing in combat. That's how most like sword schoolings will teach you, or anything like that. It's a lot of it is watching the feet. But if you were to be pulled away, you're like unnaturally moving. It's more of like a surprise to
But
the enemy,
you
so
have
they
to
don't get
remember
a
as
chance.
well,
No,
I'm
it's fine.
paralyzed stiff when you're trying to drag me away,
It's fine.
which is
So
not going
we're
fast.
doing official rulings for Strahd. Maybe different in Prime Nation, but in Strahd we roll official. So you are fine.
Okay. Then I do a
For now.
Constitution.
You should. Burning through those crit failures. Okay, good. You are still paralyzed. Top of the round. I have lost my initiative order.
it should be Amherst,
Yeah,
and then
Amherst.
usually it's a ghoul, and then me.
No, it's in my Strahd book, which I put on the floor to pick up sound files. It is Amris. Buffeted by the table. Yeah, it's
pulled
covering
across.
it. It's completely pulled across. Okay. So Kratos walks around the corner.
I'm
What?
still what? Am
That
I
made
on the
me
table or
laugh so
next to the
fucking hard.
table?
You're like the table, yeah, because the table's blocking the way now.
Ruby.
Oh, I don't see any ghouls at this point, right?
Mm.
Because
So what you can do is you can ready an action. You won't be able to use your bonus action or your movement, but you can say, I'm going to do this if this happens. Much like Amris has said, I'm going to cast Fireball if I see a ghoul. And that resolves either his turn comes around again and he loses that, or he sees a ghoul and he'll throw a Fireball at it. Or you can do
Next turn,
a
is it?
turn now.
You can still run and do stuff like that.
Yes, so you can move, do your bonus action, then ready an action.
Nah, I think I'm not gonna like. Let me see. Because what's the range of a crossbow?
60 feet, is it? I believe.
Oh, so like even from where I am, I'll be able to shoot the first one I
Yes.
see. All right, then I would rather have her.
Like I say, it would be more
Okay.
proficient to just stab it in the face repeatedly.
So you ready an action?
Yeah, I'm gonna be readying my crossbow.
So my turn?
No. It is not. Ghoul moves up. Oh, where is my DMG? Where's my
if,
fucking DM screen even? 1 second.
if you're talking about Brad, did you just ask if you had the scrolls? No, Bob does.
Well, was all 3 of them cleric?
I am back.
Yes.
The ghoul claws at the thingy majiggy.
I
the
never
bench.
had them added to my inventory, so I don't remember what they are.
Where is it? I thought it was on here.
Clan school. It was some attack. That one. And I can't remember the other two.
Yeah, and spiritual weapon was the level 2.
The bench cracks and splinters, but holds firm. No, it's still solid. You hear it again, and it explodes open in a splinters as this one charges through, shattering it completely. Both of you get your attacks, Amris and Ruby.
Okay.
You'll be lucky I just burnt one of my nat 20s on that fucking bench. That hits. And you also hit Ruby.
Points of piercing by Ruby. It's gone. It's dead.
No, the bench exploded into splinters, and this school is hurt very badly.
Do any other splinters happen to land around the entrance?
Entrance of what?
Entrance to where the girl's coming from.
Yeah, they come like it's just
Yeah.
everywhere. Like,
Eric, you
Does it-
better
does it-
Hulk smash
Does
that.
it light the
fucking
entrance
ghoul.
on fire?
Huh?
No, Amris's fire was very on point and just blasted into the ghoul.
What did you say?
Damn you accuracy.
Said, yeah, you better Hulk smash that fucking ghoul. Me
Oh,
about
I
Hulk.
smashed, baby.
So Christ.
Do I get any more information on why I'm in this corridor?
No. Him.
Why do you keep getting opposites? I continue. These rooms are open, right?
No, there's a door next to you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can go for the door, right?
You could. You can try.
I don't like that! Why are you gonna play me like that?
Would you like to open the door?
Fuck me, I open the door.
You open the door, and inside you see a stone pedestal. In front of it, this ornate stone design, the windmill, the vines, the flowers, all previous imagery you've seen before in the house as you made your way up. Perfectly carved in the middle of it is the words Rosavalda Durst, and in front an open and empty grave.
Fuck. Can I use investigation?
Take me to the other one.
Oh. You fuck. I'll go to the other one then. Okay?
Yeah,
good.
you can do that. You go to the other one, and similarly, there's this other crypt. This one's etched with the name Thornbolt Durst. The coffin is empty.
And more take some information.
We should have
You would
fucking
like-
took the bones.
You investigate.
That's
empty. The
That's
room
why
is empty and
like
bare.
Dean asked.
No more information from the kid. No.
This one's mine.
That's fucking useless.
It would have been better if
Yeah.
it went last.
Delvin, your turn.
You fuck.
Right. I'm pissed off and I'm gonna smash its face in. I'm gonna attempt to.
Okay. Swing
No,
into
probably
it.
not.
Did you lose your rage because you didn't attack or
No,
get
no.
attacked?
No, I don't lose my rage.
How does rage drop off?
It's cancelled upon bonus action or after 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so you had to be attacked or attack.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
Yeah, so you slam your greatsword into it. It hits.
Alright, cool.
How much damage? Oh, 9.
Yeah, so
Alright,
your
fair
rage has
enough.
dropped. But you managed to slay your second kill of the basement. The ghoul crumples to a heap as you dig your greatsword into its kneecap.
Well, I'm gonna step in front. If it dies, I'll step in front of Bob so that I to cover him, and as my bonus action, I'll activate my rage again.
Okay.
I'll also come at me then. And
You
stand
get
in front.
3 a day, don't you?
I get 2.
I think yeah, it's 2 a
Okay.
day.
I need a
That's fine.
rest before I can use
Alright,
it again.
just so you know, I hope you're keeping track. Bob, your turn. Constitution save. You can't do anything else.
Let's see.
Believe.
What's another crit failure?
That's good.
Your body starts beating again and moving.
I'm
Your
just picturing him like.
Eyes dart around, you blink, wetting your eyes and tears building up on them. You are no longer paralyzed, but that is the end of your turn. Amrys.
Well, he ran off a long time ago.
You can hear them, Silcrest.
Able to reply?
I'm dodging out the way as it's coming through.
Can I just reply yelling random shit in Abyssal?
Sure. You're casting fire, yeah? Yep. Roll to hit. Roll for damage. Okay. Takes 4 points of damage as you lob a blue flame up across and it bounces into the ghoul before dissipating. Ruby.
Yep.
Yo.
Come into melee and give me some of that sweet disadvantage on their attacks, please.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I actually was gonna switch to my rapier and shield and rush over and help Delvin.
Yeah,
You have to drop your
pussy bitch
crossbow on the floor to do that.
The pussy bitch she instantly ran is going to now rush over and help.
What?
You ran instantly.
You've seen
like,
someone in danger now.
Yeah, because we were all in a narrow hallway, and even if we attacked, I would be in a disadvantage if I used my crossbow.
What to shoot
Let's
me,
go.
you fucker?
Yeah, because you went into a ghoul and she didn't have any perception.
Fuck.
She's
On. Let's keep going.
Go.
Stop being missing. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for rapier attack and
So you drop your crossbow on the
Yes.
floor and grab your shield and run forward, rapier in hand.
yes. Can I actually attack the ghoul at where
Yes.
I am though?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Because I see like a little corner.
You hold the shield in front of you, fear trembling through your body, and looking away, you poke you and thrust your rapier forward,
Does-
sinking it deep into the air. Right.
I just
Um,
realized before I wouldn't actually have like knocked unconscious because I had relentless endurance from being orc anyways.
What?
can't think.
True, yeah.
Fuck.
Could have done my ruling anyway then.
Dean feels
I might
bad.
let's retcon it again. One retcon position. The ghoul, but this one will go for a bite on you, Delvin.
Reaction.
That is a 20.
Wait, is it
Sorry,
going for
18.
him?
Yeah, it's going
It's
for
an
me.
18.
So can't I just like shield him?
She
Yeah,
can
it
react.
was your
shield
reaction,
fighter.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
So
many
you use your
times could you?
reaction.
Oh, it was once per round.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
once per round reaction.
Unfortunately, it rolled a 17 with disadvantage.
It still hits, I
And so it sinks its rotten teeth into you.
Oh no!
Is 6 plus 2, so 8 piercing damage.
I half it.
Mm-hmm.
To 4,
Four.
yeah. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Wait, why did you say half it? Okay.
You force away and power away this thing as it bites into you, and from around a corner, a bony hand thrusts out.
What?
Although it rolled a 2, so it just kind of goes. There's this arm coming from the door going.
I'm not here.
So it is now Silcreus' turn.
Any more kernels of information?
Nothing at the moment.
I go back out to the hallway, more towards the party.
Okay.
Where did I land?
You could get to the center of the room. It depends how far you want with 30 feet.
Yeah, I think from our point of view, he like just ran
15,
and
20, 25 is there. 30. That's all your movement.
Okay.
Ghoul stumbles back in. You reckon?
Still-
Well, it doesn't stumble. It walks in like cowardly, rather.
Still saying random stuff in Abyssal.
Wait. When did he started speaking random stuff though? Is he okay? Okay.
Are you attacking Silcrest?
Yeah, can I cast Firebolt towards the ghoul?
You can.
I'm not gonna pick one, just towards it. In a panic.
Nice. The fireball goes flying through the air, blasting against the ghoul, singeing the flesh and making a very nice meaty, toasty smell.
Oh, that's fun. Oh,
That's
the room
nice
smells.
damage, dude.
How?
That's 18 damage.
18, yeah, because I'm just doubling the first one. The ghoul, the flame hits the ghoul on its face, and the flesh starts to melt. And for some reason, you see the veins along its whole body just kind of ignite, and its whole form cracks and creaks with this fiery red before just splitting into all different parts.
Can I start yelling in Dwarven now?
You can. What are you yelling in Dwarven?
Hurry up and kill the fucking ghoul.
As he's
Okay.
yelling, I'll turn around to him and go, I'm on it! In dwarf, like thick dwarven as well.
Delvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush around the corner and take a swing at Fuckboy.
Okay.
Fuck. Fuck.
Fuckboy 2, Fuckboy
You
1
hit him?
dead.
Cool. Plus the 2 damage on it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought you went
Okay.
out of Berserk.
11. No, I'm back in it. I went back
Yeah,
in.
he went
You
back into
raged
raid.
again. So yeah, you slice an arm off, just clean through. Ruby, it's not your turn, it is Bob's turn.
Bub. I think he's
Cool.
moving again, right? He's like floundering, frothing from the mouth or whatever.
No, Delvin was frothing from the mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bob just broke his legs. I mean,
No, he's not anymore.
Nah, he rolled a Constitution save.
The table is completely just wrecked now. No table.
yeah,
Yes.
it's destroyed. It's gone.
Yeah. So I'll move a bit back so I have line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll cast. Sacred Flame.
Dexterity save.
Wait, what is that?
God, I
Fails?
rolled so many ones today.
You see all these here like bright green numbers, and then it's all his red.
What color is your sacred flame, Bob?
It's blue.
Blue,
Blue.
da.
It's blue flame. Explodes up in front of the ghoul, and then goes.
Ah, my eyes!
All right, top of the round, Amris. You can see Delvin swinging at something around the corner. Okay.
While he's doing this, can I yell at an orcish? You have to do
No,
better.
you cannot.
We have to kill it. Please?
18. No, you've yelled too much during a round so far. It's only a round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So that hits. Okay. This flame stays for a little bit longer. And then after a little bit of burning... Ruby?
Oh, man. Because he's in the hallway and I can't really do much. I gotta, like,
You can rush
Not
forward
rush, you
like
can
to
attack around
next to
them.
me. Yeah, you can get round the corners. You can attack at a diagonal. It's kind of like I can duck out the way like that and let you in, and I'm like, you know.
Or you could you probably have enough movement to go back, get your crossbow, and come back and attack him.
No, because it'd take
That's true.
the thing to pick
No,
it back up again.
she could
Alright.
drop her rapier and shield, then run to the other side. And...
Yeah, just keep dropping things everywhere. Like...
But I would say it'd be a disadvantage if she grabbed it and hip fired it, because it'd be
Alright.
a lot of shit.
Alright, I'm gonna rush closer to Delvin. Delvin, I need you to move!
Yeah, and I'll just dodge to the side a little bit and let her in as she.
I was like
flies
very
in.
calm for rage. Aye. No
Aye.
problem, love.
No problem. I'm gonna attack with the rapier, and hopefully this actually hits. Is it almost dying or no?
It's on its way. It's missing an arm. It's a bit burnt.
You hit it hard?
You push past Delvin, and then push your shield up in front of your face and poke forward again, missing.
Again!
The ghoul spins its whole body past you, raking you across the chest to Delvin. That is a natural 20.
Go ahead.
You can impose disadvantage, I will remind you. Would you like to do that, Ruby?
Sure. I don't know what that means.
And
Would you like to
misses.
save my life?
Yes. I put my shield out. I got you, bro!
And you intercept the cleaving arm with your shield, bouncing it upwards and above Delvin's head. It is your turn, Silcreus.
Did you shit yourself a little bit, Delvin? Because I did.
I'm not shit him yet.
I'm able to shoot from where she was standing before. Here.
Yes, you could move there.
Am I able to shoot the girl though?
Yes. That's what I meant by yes.
Well, like you said I can move there. You specify.
I
said you
think
could
it's actually
shoot
a
from there.
decent question for him to ask because Dean likes to troll.
You specify too much.
I haven't
am I
trolled
wrong
at all
here?
yet. Not yet.
Fine. I'll cast Fireball. I won't cast Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That plus 4 mean anything?
Roll for damage, please.
Oh my god, is it gonna
No,
hit
I'm gonna
someone?
hit someone else. oh, sorry, wrong. I clicked the right one.
Your fireball explodes in your hand, blasting you in the face with shards of arcane energy. You take 7 points of damage.
Whoa!
We'll halve it. Sorry, no, you take 3 points of damage. That's 7's a bit harsh.
It's like a firework in your hand. You okay there?
Pull out your hands and poof. That's what you get for yelling random fucking abyssal, just so you know.
I'm gonna yell around the fucking dwarf.
Delvin.
As the shields intercept the strike, I'll just go and I'll bring the sword down again and try to finish this fucking thing off.
Roll for damage or to hit,
To
because
hit,
you'll probably hit, and then roll for damage.
+2 again, 11.
You pull that sword down and cut off its other arm. It stumbles towards you, and as you pull back your greatsword, its body stumbles, impaling itself along the greatsword. Step by step, it pierces its body until it ends restful at the hilt.
I was kind
Delvin's just shaking it. Is it coming off?
Yeah, you can kick it off.
Kick it off.
As far as you can tell, that was the last of the ghouls.
I'm gonna go get my crossbow now. Just gonna get my crossbow.
I suggest you take a break here to regain our strength.
A break? I need a sleep after that.
Yeah, I think we all need to find. We can't fight anymore right now.
Is it possible for us to actually take a long break here? Or long rest?
You could take a long rest here, yeah, sure.
What would I gain from a short rest? It would be 1 spell slot and...
You can roll a hit die.
Hit die.
Head back upstairs. Aye. I'm not one to admit when I'm tired. I'm very tired.
I'll eat the 3 berries I got.
I don't like this because we've been in so many fights now.
How long?
If we keep going forward, it's gonna be suicide.
That's why we need a rest.
Oh, great. That is actually a really good question. You just ran off. Bob was dying!
In confusion, can I give a reply in orc?
And you can.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
I do.
Yeah, but Bob would understand.
Please enlighten me what you say.
Yeah, what do you say?
I tell him I heard a voice that told me to run. I ran.
He said he heard a voice that told him to run.
Why
so
is he
he
not
ran.
speaking in common?
Oh, it's that fucking ghost fucking with you, boy. we could ask the kids if there is anywhere safe.
No? Yeah, there is.
Yes. Well, our room was safe. I mean, we did starve to death.
Holy shit, Dean! I mean,
Well, we won't go. We won't get locked in. There's no one to lock the door.
No.
Perfect. Let's go.
I agree. I'll follow him.
Okay.
well, don't
proceed
leave me
down.
behind.
I'll
Adding
as-
your many footprints to the already tracked floor.
I'll say like as I'm walking behind Amris, I'll just go. Alright, I'm sorry I shouted at you, boy. I'm a little on edge. I don't do too good around ghosts and whatnot. Well,
I'm gonna go
when
back
I
to
get
what I was
scared.
saying before and just like basically cling to Delvin.
When I get scared, I have to walk around. I have to look about. I'm not one to stand around.
The chanting fades as you step back up the creaky spiral staircase. You walk up and up through the darkness, through the cobwebs and the filth, up, and you hear scratching noises and laughter and the sound of a busy household. You hear many feet swirling around each other, tip tap, and you reach the top, and the door is solid, the wall shut. Yes.
Wow, this DM is a fucking dick.
Can I cast?
The wood creaks and cracks beneath your foot.
Seems you won't be getting back out.
Aye. What's it made of?
Stone.
Alright then. Are you sure about this? It seems pretty durable. Is there no switch this time?
Oh no, we're gonna be stuck in here.
Alright, I'll try and give it a shove.
Alright.
I'm just kind of like shoving against it. I'm putting all my weight and strength into it.
Yeah, roll for strength. You shove hard and it doesn't budge. It's hard to gain purchase on such a small ledge, but even what you feel like is a incredibly well placed barge, nothing. You hear a creak and the skittering sound of dust and dirt rattling down the staircase around you.
There's no use. I gave it what I could. I felt like it was gonna give.
Seems you won't be getting out this way again.
You can do an investigation.
I'm gonna be looking about it.
I'm
as
gonna
much
do one
as
as
I
well.
can.
You'll push to the top of the staircase and crane your head. Nothing.
What about you, Brad? What did you roll?
What about
I'm
me?
at
Does
the
Ruby...
highest of 16.
Do I see anything?
What did you roll?
16.
16. Nothing.
Well, Mystic's
What?
not here. Someone that hasn't rolled.
I think Bob.
But it's not helping.
Yeah, I was the highest and I still saw fucking nothing, apparently.
Everyone roll perception.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can I don't think I can do much more at that. 7.
Ruby?
I see her. Oh, wait, no, she hasn't.
Silcreus, you hear the stone grinding sound again that you heard when you headed down.
Okay.
Coming from further down the staircase.
Uh.
You gonna tell anyone? You gonna do anything?
I drew an entire blackout. I was literally sitting here going, "What?" I turned to the party and tell them all that I think I hear something further down the staircase. It sounded like stone grinding. Or maybe it's another door opening. If a door opens further down, we could still get back up to the attic. We know the way.
What?
Push your way down.
Someone will gonna need to take the front in the next one. I don't think I have it to keep soaking it up.
You find that a doorway has opened on the side of the staircase.
Whoa.
You walk out into
Oh, I
the
hear
third
it.
floor of the house. It's dark, darker than it was before, and along your feet, mist swirls up the staircase. The bottom of it completely engulfed in the thick fog of outdoors.
Maybe a window's open or something, right?
Can I cast prestidigitation to make the orb of my staff glow?
Okay, you cast light again. What color?
It's not light.
What?
I don't have light anymore. I have firebolt. Remember last week?
You got rid of light. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the floor with the master bedroom.
So it's
Could we not secure it?
prestidigitation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bright pink this time.
I'll get that.
So we're going to follow the same path, guys, or
Through.
Then
No,
you,
that's
that's
only
not right.
down. Yeah, the only way up is in the bottom.
you walk
Through the
into
mirror.
the room with the cracked mirror, and blood drips from the ceiling onto the bed.
Oh, great. I guess we're not gonna be.
we don't have time for this, guys. Come on, we've got to just push on.
No, I can't. I don't wanna be in the kids' room.
Smell of iron
Nowhere is
thick
safe.
hangs in the air.
Amherst, nowhere is
Ruby.
safe.
Head on up. It'll be fine. We're all still going. I'll pat her on up the stairs.
I continue to follow close behind Devlin.
It was just supposed to be a small errand. We were supposed to just deliver it and be home.
Told you not to trust the kids. Do what you die.
The kids' room is the same as before.
I don't want to be near the dollhouse.
Just everyone stay away from that dollhouse, as she said.
The dollhouse. Give me an investigation check. Anyone who's looking at the dollhouse.
I'll look at it.
Oh. Perception or investigation?
16.
Investigation.
Fucking awful. 9.
Silcreus, you notice that both you and Amris notice that the secret exit on the dollhouse is now open on the third floor and shut on the attic. And Silcreus, as you're looking around the house, you notice that there is several skeletal figurines, small dolls, all assembled in the conservatory around the harpsichord.
What's that harpsichord?
It's the piano.
Okay, thank you.
An old school piano.
Wait,
It's
there's
very plinky
skeletons
plunky rather
in
than
there?
dinky dunky.
If it's a long rest, can I cast alarm?
You can?
Okay, I cast alarm.
Can you click it, please, so I can read it?
Who did-
No one really uses.
Nobody uses alarm.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it mental or audible?
Could it be mental to multiple people?
No, it would just be you.
In your mind.
Unless it's audible, I guess it like ping off everyone.
I'm gonna make it yeah, I'm gonna make it mental.
So Silcreus touches his hand against the door and whispers out a spell, and this arcane rune stretches from his hand around the door handle and seals close.
I find their graves. Why wasn't you
Well,
still in the middle of a fight?
Well, we'll need to rest, and then we'll have to go down there again, right?
We'll go down there and
Let's
we'll
just-
take the bones.
We have to push the beds against the door, yes?
I'll do it.
I'll help you. Thank you.
Real quick, right? How much time has passed since the start of the fight?
Since the start of the fight,
Yeah.
I need to piss, by the way, so I would like a break.
couple of minutes, and then maybe 15-20 as you went around the house.
Okay, so I'm still a girl.
Get one free.
I said.
Okay, that's fine.
I said.
Alright, so you can go to the toilet, Amanda.
Yes.
We are having a long rest now.
Yeah.
You all sit down for your long
And
rest.
he has alarm set on the door to the room.
He
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
And the door is barricaded.
So that's a hit
It
die.
just is like, can
and
I see
12
any?
slots back.
Can I see any other way in now we've moved the beds? Anything
No,
in the room that looks
the room is very sealed
solid?
and solid.
Good.
Especially the bricks on the walls. You still
Woo,
have an
back to full health.
uneasy 8 hours. You hear footsteps. You hear giggling. You hear groaning
if
and
I'm hearing-
creaking from the house.
Is it like the kids giggling? Can we hear like children giggling?
Yeah, it's like echoes, like
Alright,
memories.
Occasionally, I'll just like wake up and go, keep it down, and then go back to sleep again.
Before I like replenish all my things, do we actually get a rest or is it getting interrupted?
You get your rest,
Okay.
but not without disturbing waiting. Every so often, even with the alarm spell, the door handle rattles and shakes. Like someone trying to get in. What are you doing with Identify?
Oh, literally nothing. I didn't mean to click it.
Oh.
Definitely have to see if I can prepare something a bit better. I guess for long rest, do we eat rations as well?
Don't click. I didn't click that. Is there any chance that you guys won't mind calling it here? Because my brother kind of wants to play Into the Gungeon.
Yeah, that's fine. It is 10:30. It was a bit of a shorter one, but I mean it is 10. But it's a good time to stop on a long rest as well. You regain all your health.
Yeah.
You regain half of your hit dies rounded up, I believe. It's well,
Yeah.
yeah, you get that one at least.
We
you
don't
only
get
have
level
one.
2 yet, do we?
Yeah, sure.
Do we?
Yeah,
Oh, so we can level up as well?
yeah.
Which means
Thanks for reminding me.
I knew that it was supposed to get us to level 3, and I know we'd already done quite a lot in here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
yeah, I
You've
got
been
beat by a broom.
you've been level 2 for a while. Like
then it's a hit die roll.
yeah, you roll
level
your hit
2.
die, add it to your maximum, and you gain an extra hit die. And then you gain any class.
I just got back. What's
things.
going on?
You've
We leveled
up.
What
Although
does
the
me?
door handle did rattle and shake just to spook you.
Oh.
What's leveling up to?
Hold on, I'm getting my Xanathars out for you, Ram.
So, do I have
Level
to do
2,
anything
you get
specific?
Path to the Grave. Yeah, so you roll your hit die. So on your character sheet, your health goes up to max, so you regain all your health.
Did I get any more health?
Yes. So you click the button that says hit dice. You gain 3 extra health.
I got full 10.
So your max health goes up by 3.
I'm full 10. Wait, did I get an extra hit die?
You gain 1 extra total hit die. Yeah,
Oh,
so you
nice!
have
I get
2.
danger sense.
I had two. I had two at the start.